Live from the Fastener TV studios, it's In the News with Fastener News Desk.
Thank you, Chris. I'm Lisa Kleinhandler, Editor-in-Chief at Fastener News Desk. It's in the news the week of February 14th, 2022. Happy Valentine's Day. This week's episode of In the News is sponsored by Product Genius Technology. Enhance your website customer experience with the new view for industrial product search. Turn your sales teams into product geniuses when selling complex product categories online. Distributors and manufacturers, data is the key to your company's digital growth. Is your product data ready for a great user experience? Investors, marketplaces, or an e-commerce platform? Product Genius Technology services include data cleaning and preparation. Contact productgeniustechnology.com or call 1-800-FASTENERS to find out how to get started today. And in Fastener news, the January seasonally adjusted Fastener Distributor Index was slightly softer month over month at 52.7, although modest underlying improvement was seen in most metrics. The seasonal adjusted factor downwardly impacted results, as January is normally the strongest month of the year for the index. Responding commentary pointed to customer fatigue amid erratic supplier deliveries and lead times. The forward-looking indicator was modestly softer as well, coming in at 62.8 due to a higher inventory level and a less optimistic 6-month outlook. McLean Fog Component Solutions, a leading supplier of original equipment automotive components, announced the launch of ThreadStrong brand and an accompanying e-commerce website, threadstrong.us. Brad Southwood, Vice President of Sales and Marketing, said, "We are well known as the leading OEM supplier in North America for high-performance decorative wheel fasteners. It's always been frustrating to us to see the aftermarket flooded with inferior, low quality, and potentially dangerous replacement wheel fasteners of unknown origin, so we decided to do something about it. No team is more knowledgeable about how to engineer and manufacture safe and durable wheel fasteners than the McLean Fog team. They've been leading the supplier to the many of the world's largest automakers for over 40 years. They want the aftermarket consumer to know that when they buy a ThreadStrong wheel fastener, they can trust that it was made in the USA to all of the needed safety specification," said Rob Whitney, the president of the Fastener Division. And in Fastener Expo news, 2022 marks the 40th anniversary of the International Fastener Expo Fastener Hall of Fame, which recognizes professionals who have made a significant and enduring contributions to the industrial fastener industry on a national or global scale. As part of the annual International Fastener Expo, the Hall of Fame inductees are selected from names submitted by people like you. Now is the time for you to nominate someone you think that has made a difference to the fastener industry through leadership, innovation, education. The process is simple. Visit fastenershows.com to submit your nomination online. The deadline to submit this year is July 30th. And registration is now open for Fastener Fair USA, taking place May 17th through the 19th at the Huntington Place in Detroit, Michigan. To register and get more information about the event, go to fastenerfairusa.com. And in technology news, SaaS startup Aramid Technologies announced that they have raised $2 million in seed funding to expand their flagship product, SmartCert. SmartCert is a supplier collaboration platform that streamlines the processes by which companies prepare, manage, and share quality certifications that underpin trillions of dollars in global commerce. SmartCert builds power and speed and strength into your entire supply chain, improving efficiency, time, and lost revenue. Aramid co-founder and CEO Lyndon Laddie said, "After spending my career seeing how much time, money, and opportunity was wasted due to cert problems, I knew there had to be a better way. The team is uniquely qualified to exploit this opportunity with Laddie's intimate knowledge of the problem and industry. Having spent 20 years selling engineered products into the aerospace, medical device, and general industrial supply chains. The seed funding will enable Aramid to optimize Smart Cert sales and onboarding processes, strengthen their technology team, and expand their product offering." Read more about the stories featured in this week's episode of In the News at fastenernewsdesk.com or in our @Fastener News Twitter feed and in our @LinkedIn community @Fastener News. And in Fastener Industry events on February 18th is Fastener Basics Like Never Before webinar series from the Fastener Training Institute. Electronic assembly hardware. Electronic assembly hardware is a mainstay for some fastener suppliers and an annoyance for others, but there's always room for growth and profit if you know how to sell it. Learn the basics of specialty hardware items in this new live webinar. Register today at fastenertraining.org. And Fastener Training Institute announced last week that the dates for the Fastener Training Week in Cleveland have been changed to May 2nd to the 6th. Please note on your calendars. The Fastener Training Week is advanced technical training offered in partnership with the Industrial Fastener Institute and is beneficial training for fastener distributors, manufacturers, and end users. Fastener Training Week offers 5 intensive days of education and plant tours as part of the FTI Certified Fastener Specialist designation. After completing the industry training in a small group environment and passing a final exam, attendees are eligible for the Certified Fastener Specialist designation. For more information and to get registered for Fastener Training Week, go to fastenertraining.org. And Fastener News Desk has a new series, Let's Talk About It. Fastener News Desk wants to hear from you. In 300 to 500 words, tell us what you think about the state of the fastener industry, supply chain disruptions, fluctuating pricing, 3D printing, workforce, digital transformation, e-commerce, or something else you're passionate about that affects the industry. Your entry could be chosen to be featured at Fastener News Desk, which includes a link to your website and promo in our Fastener News communities. And in the spring of 2022, Fastener News Desk will be opening the online doors to the Fastener Museum, a collection of industry memorabilia that dates back over the decades. We welcome all fastener companies to share individual digital images of your memorabilia with us to add to the museum and help create the largest online collection of fastener industry-related history. If you would like to share your company's events or news, or sponsor an upcoming episode of In the News, or submit pictures for the Fastener Museum, contact me, Lisa, at fastenernewsdesk.com. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of In the News with Fastener News Desk. Until next week, be well, be safe, and keep it fascinating. And again, happy Valentine's Day.